Oh wow. We will hang out upstairs a little bit. I'll just put some quick streaming try. Oh wow, I wonder how they're gonna do the whole interview process thing. It says August 1st.
Quick streaming try. Okay.
Oh, you probably set up later. More options. That's exactly what it is. Weird. I guess eventually this thing is gonna. They're gonna make it. I guess they're gonna make it harder to get in on this thing. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, I can think it really. Who knows? More.
Hell, even Trump's using YouTube a little bit more.
Yeah.
Fox News, you really can use Trump doesn't on Fox News and on YouTube.
I think that everything below ACL concept guys. And did you hear about the Democrats and all that?
Yes. Watching that.
Are you in like nonstop? What in the world is like
starting over the funding for
the
refugees? You know, they got all locked up the kids and stuff. They got down to food, prenatal diapers and stuff.
Yeah.
We're definitely so. She wanted to write this before they gave Trump money. We gotta go.
Like she kind of put it in there. It would be disgusting of you to get. Like they put him in a position where they have no choice but to
why they put him on. It's about you're an elected official. And I get this. For some people that have been around with it for their lives, it makes it even kind of worse. I mean, only certain families are getting elected, like I said, and some of the allegations that these people are going through is nuts.
Yeah,
that's like the indictments. 100,000 indictments.
Yeah. If you just want to get into politics, you better have like a really clean, because they're about to take me a lot.
The sad thing about it is there's no room. The sad thing about it is there's no room. I'm sorry. This is not going to be that. Most of them are business men. Most of them are big four.
It's kind of like business. This doesn't really. I don't know like who's watching right now, but since you all watching, so y'all like want to write in here and let me know you're there. That'd be cool. Right now we're doing a test. We're in the new studio. We're on a new studio. This background behind me won't always be like this. It's gonna have like a
backdrop of something.
Backdrop.
He don't know what it's going. He don't know what it's going to be. Yeah. We are a bunch of country. There's no need to big city.
Yeah. It's gonna probably be white or black. Itsmontez.com. There's a lot of different people that like working with my dad on there. But right now we're kind of like talking about some stuff. Waiting for Mr. DJ.
Hey, Mr. DJ.
She's supposed to be in too, so like we're kind of flowing in and talking about all that kind of stuff. But yeah, if you want to join the convo, feel free to join. But I think all
I'm excited. I'm excited when I pulled up and see this building. I was like, man, it's cool. You've been doing some big things, man, for
last couple of years. Hey guys, like if you all want to like know about information out here, plenty of water, plenty of one. He's got it, man. He's got it, man. Like we're gonna definitely sit up and make it on that. Tune into that. How do you come with us on this journey of just getting open? Seeing lots of interviews, reviews, also us getting air conditioning.
Because Lord knows, Lord don't need to be sitting up in a sun-baked building.
Yeah. That's hot. I'm gonna tell you what, it's hot.
We sweat a little harder earlier. On us a little bit.
I wonder like how the sound is like if we plug into this. Do you think it'll work?
I have no idea.
This is what we kind of want to do.
Trying to go. There's a lot of people going on right now. So, a lot of different things going all over. Like I said, we ain't out in no big city, guys. We literally in the country. We out in the middle of Kentucky.
Yeah.
And anybody can do it.
You know, it just takes a little bit of like research and time,
Some pretty heavy reading.
and other like you want to go around and like, well, it's weird how me and him met. I met him at a car dealership. You know what? I want to help that kind of dealer. I like that. I want to know how you got into working at Charlie Brown. I mean, I could have been sorry. I thought he was the first.
That was a little draw. Well, I guess I was the first guy out there. Love. Perfect. Yeah.
When he went over there,
Well, it's actually Jason's boss. Fucking boss. He's like, he started out that too. It was Brown Powers over. Brown Powers. When they was together and they was on my park. So the chicken dinner she's out there. They now Jason left there on the overpass. Child. That's pretty much not saying all of them, but it was for them. And then they had the tire shop to go by Dairy Queen. That's where Jason went. So they had the shop and they had the tire shop. And then I have been in there, about a couple times, and seen her. I had a couple of buddies there. One guy I worked with come down a couple weeks ago. He lives in Louisville, but he's always in southern Indiana. That's where his mom lives at. He comes across the river every now and then.
cool. I've never been. I just don't think it's crazy.
Throwing axes.
Bounced off his leg and came back, get back. I'm like, oh my god.
Throwing axes, man. Ain't no different shit. I had a buddy literally block years ago. He was out shooting. We had a target that worked out about, I don't know, 40 yards out. And this is just before I arrived. I don't know what they shot. I don't know if it was a firework or whatever, but from 60 away, we really did that. A piece of shrapnel came out of that explosive, traveled 60 feet and flew to this guy's eye. And then had emergency surgery. And then, it's like a easy brain, like from the gunpowder. Like, and it's just right in the wall.
Like you didn't shoot it out. He didn't shoot it out. I tell you what, I don't know, like anywhere, like if it's, I mean, safer to find. I think we should try to start.
Yes, no. I mean, there's still a lot more. There's extensive classes that take Texas. Which is piping, sword piping. There's different styles of sword. You got bad, or Chinese sword. There's probably 5 or 7 all over like that. So you got
So,
what do you think about like the series? How do you think we should go about it?
I don't know.
I
Just kind of go about it. Do their thing, whether it be marketing or some of the businesses that you promote or that you promote for say. Because you involved in a lot of different businesses and all here.
Yeah. I was thinking about maybe one day, like taking it out. Brian D. Smith, director and economic development, Radcliffe, Kentucky.
never
really used the guy, but like within talking about the different.
Yeah, you got all kinds of stuff. You got group harmony, you got all kinds of business here, and politics. We have laws that are coming into play. I mean, even some of the things like cannabis markets. There's been all kinds of articles going on. They're really big right now. They're one of the biggest markets that they have going on. One of the biggest companies that have going on.
Hey, listen, we're waiting for you to get on.
All right, well, you go ahead and download it, and I'll be here.
Is that the same as you? Yeah.
What's his name?
If anybody ever played Bioshock, that's what this thing looks like. It's like when the guys video games. I mean, you don't play much video games. I mean, I love video game market as far as things to talk about. But the cannabis market, yeah, that's where it's at right now, man. Canada is free flowing up there.
I don't see this on there. No, click on the one that I sent you an invite. It should say post. What's Miss Fiss email? Yeah. Are you on the Google Hangout now? Scroll up to the very top.
I got 7 minutes on that, buddy. You went 51 minutes on that test.
I'm trying to get that. So that's why I wanted to sit down. I know we're all gonna have a little shaky. It took Rodney forever to get on. It's like, oh my God.
Forever.
Yeah. Me forever. I had to call Google Voice there.
Good call.
Whatever they are. Yeah.
And then I would click it on Hangouts, and then I would on Hangouts. I do remember that one.
On Hangouts.
Yes. The link to Hangouts. And then when I got on Hangouts, I seen the link. I was on the link and then I clicked on that, and I'm looking at it right now. I see my kids, all in my video calls. I see all the links back in the day with LTP promotion and all that.
So you have it.
I'm trying to get into it right now. See how this goes here. I mean, it's
I ain't got the people, but you got the people.
all right, here it is.
And then you see my logo.
It's still with the hat. It's still with the hat. Is it still with you with the black logo? No, but you can't. No, but you can't click. You can't click that. I sent you a new invite to this thing. I'm trying to send it through. Mr. Fifth. Mr. Fifth. DJ. It says it's invite is ending. Do you see that?
Not yet, I know.
Exit out, and come back in.
All right, hold on. All right. Now back in.
Yeah, hit the new video call. And then agree to terms. Huh? Put your name in.
My name?
Yeah, it should just automatically go right in there where it says new call.
No, I just my phone list.
All right, start that new conversation. Go back and start the new conversation.
New conversation.
Accept it.
Conversation. Name, phone, or email. Because we're not going through our phones, are we?
You should be going through
Whatever Hangouts, everything good on your phone or on your phone.
Yeah, whichever one you're on. Are you on your computer or are you on your phone? So you should be able to. I don't know why. I don't know where. Mr. Chris. No, I don't see the. I see where you can add it in on a conversation, but it was a while back. Mr. Fifth, at Gmail. Your avatar and everything pops up though.
Let me try this one again.
Maybe it's because we're already live.
No,
You should be able to join in.
Yeah, you can join it anytime. Okay. All right, here it is.
Thank you. My internet now. My internet back up real shitty, and I'm switching service.
I just All right, did you get that?
I just saw it.
All right.
Yeah, that's how we did it before.
Now try that.
And on the call while you're on the phone.
All right, hang up. Yeah.
Oh, you got a new icon thing. Scroll a little bit.
All right.
I didn't have that on my wall.
I don't know what happened here.
Yeah. Join the video call.
All right, Chris Pitt, can you hear us? All right.
That's not my cat.
All right, he's got a car too. All right, he's got a car too.
Hey, that's not my cat.
Let's see.
That ain't my cat.
Oh, you got plugged in a headphone.
There he is.
Yeah, that's not my cat. Yeah, we got it. What's up, man?
Cool.
How's it going?
We back. What's happening? I don't know who that. It's the neighbor. It's a bunch of cats. There's another one there, and they just come and sit on my damn lawn furniture and shit like, you know what I mean? So
Cool.
it's crazy.
Cool. Here's the setup. I gotta go.
I do have a dog, though. If I let her out, it might be some trouble. I got these cats out here.
Now, how do we get rid of this car? We gotta find something.
Yeah, so what's Montez.
One second. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I don't.
All right, that's it.
That's it.
He had to press mute over there and it wasn't
Yeah,
working.
mute my microphone so we can hear you better.
Oh, okay. Better now?
Yes, a lot better. Yes.
A lot better.
A whole lot better. Yes.
Right,
It's a trial
to
run.
Miss Fifth.
Trial.
All right. What's her? I think I already have her on here real quick.
It's probably gonna show.
I'm trying to remember what her screen name was.
It's gonna have a picture.
What was the name of it?
It's gonna be Erica. It's gonna show a picture of her in a Vertigo shirt.
Erica.
It may or may not. Because I'm looking at one and it doesn't show her.
I think I found her. Did she get that?
Because I'm on it. Yeah, I'm on it right now.
Her thing drops down.
Got it.
You say that? You got it.
Yeah.
She's on the phone. You can tell she's on the
Yeah, I
phone.
got it.
Cool.
Yeah.
Sweet. We're in.
Booyah.
Now. Yeah,
Look at him with his shirt off.
Yeah, so we good to go, man.
Now, one of you two got to mute your microphone.
Yeah. All right, I just muted one. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. I just muted me.
All right, that's good. Yeah, cool.
All right, so we're good to go. We can go back to our Google thing like we used to.
That camera works a whole lot better than his other one, though.
Huh?
Well,
she got the fancy phone. She got one of these. This the Samsung A9. This $600 phone.
That's what I got. I got the same phone. It's badass. Got the camera on it.
I
is there a
got
way that we?
this the cheapie.
But I think it'll work though. You know, I think this will all work if we kind of go through. We got the setup that. I just gotta remember go through the to the Google, go through Google and then send through that way.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a whole lot.
That's
Like I said, but we're having to compensate by the mics and everything else.
Hey, Miss Smith, how
Hey,
you doing?
All right, out walking the damn
It's good
dog.
to see you. Yeah, there we go.
Good to see you
Get
too, man.
some
Good to see you.
exercise.
We ain't going far.
We're ready to blast this thing off. I think it's gonna be exciting right now.
I'm ready. I'm ready.
Yeah. Now I guess the big now
Good girl.
I'm wondering now let's go to Facebook here. Does everything seem cool? Is it laggy or what?
You blinking in and out, I think, because I'm moving, though, but it'll be all right. I'm going to walk back. I'm walking her real quick. See how you froze up?
Cool. Mr. Fifth. Yeah, Mr. Fifth froze up.
Yeah, I see him keep going in and out.
Huh. It's working though, so that's cool. It's cool.
Yeah,
It's working.
we
Now
back.
I just gotta figure out.
We back.
Yeah, we back. Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, cool. All right, so now just ask guests join in the audio video. Cool. Yeah. Hello, wife.
Wife.
Yeah.
The wife and calling.
Hey, what's up? I'll be right back.
Okay.
How's it going, guys?
We're setting up the studio. We're just pretty much setting up the studio. Kind of. That's all right.
Man, this is pretty awesome. I'm glad you did this, Montez. I'm glad to come over here and do this. This is freaking legit. So where about you guys live at in Florida? I mean, you ain't got to give exact details. Panhandle, down tip.
Come on, shoot. No. Get off.
Uh-oh.
Dog. Come on.
This is kind of trippy.
Yeah, it's like
Flashing.
oh, no, you don't do it. Let's go.
Yeah. Nice. I am so glad I come over to do this today with him. The first time he's trying to set this up, it took me we talked for 15 minutes while he tried to get it to work. Couldn't get it to work for nothing.
Don't do it.
But he'll be right back.
It was always the
I don't
hand.
know. But I gotta turn my volume down, right?
Well, you can mute it. You can mute it. I'll be mine.
Yours already muted, I thought. What the hell just happened?
Probably hit on YouTube like this something out.
That's a good question.
Which one, Daddy?
Your video went out.
Nah,
I'm in still, so.
how you go back on yours? Oh yeah.
You got the join. The video part.
Straight to the ear. Turn the light back on. He's getting serious. He's getting serious. We're going to have to get us some better chairs, brother. My butt getting a little numb.
Already.
I want to get the studio chairs, man.
Huh? Yeah, nice. Oh, that's what I wanted to look up for you real quick while I was sitting here.
There he is now.
So do you all got a good spot to sit at to kind of like do the interview? Do y'all got a good base?
You want to do the interview now?
Well, no, it's just kind of like a place to set up where we can like get used to it, like a good place to figure out where to go.
Yeah, I'm gonna set a spot up in the house with the banner behind us. I just don't have it really up yet.
Cool.
Well,
cool. Since we got this going, we just really now, I guess, I'm gonna start working on the content for the promo for this, and then we'll come up with some structures, come up with some topics, and let's talk about it and let's make this work.
Big round table discussion group.
There you go.
we got a lot.
Okay,
it's a lot. It really is. It's a lot. So when it comes to the artists and some of the dates and stuff like that, we got quite a bit. So, well, I guess what I can do, we can start off some of the flyers. You know what I mean? We can. Come on. Go in there.
Come on,
dog.
come.
You still got to use it.
No, she did everything. Mad at her because she's in my way.
The dog making the wife mad. So we could probably, when it comes to the artist side, Montez, you could probably pull, go on my page. You see the obviously the mixture I'm doing on 88.3, the AUMA radio, the Ice Cream Records update, the artist to watch mix, the campaign we're doing for the independent artists, the blog campaign that we're independent artists, what's been going on in the music industry. I don't know if you heard about Yo Gotti getting sued $6.6 million for copyright infringement. We can kind of get into some of the business part.
No, I did not hear about that.
I think they took a change for some copyright.
What do you pay?
Yeah. He just and they 6.6 million. So what it is that for anybody, I think what happened was Yo Gotti probably didn't anticipate that artist having his paperwork together because he sent Yo Gotti $20,000 for a feature. Yo Gotti took the money and a song, put the song out. I don't know what song it is, but he made money off the song. That's why they hit him for $6 million. And never did the feature for the song. Yo Gotti is just trying to downplay it. You know, he never got back with me, blah, blah, blah. No, it's written agreement. Well, I paid you $20,000 for a feature. I sent you the product. It's everything, email, everything shows that. And Yo Gotti didn't follow through on it, and he kept avoiding the guy. So they just sat back and waited, and then waited until the royalties built up and took it in. And remind you, when you're dealing with piracy and copyright infringement, that's straight federal. You don't do it in any state or local court.
I think
that's federal.
I think because Miss Fist still has hers on. I think Miss Fist mic's still on and it's cutting in on what she's saying and what you're saying.
Yeah, she just walked in the house, so the service is shitty on the inside of the house. That's probably why you don't hear her. She walked in with the dog. But yeah, to add to that, anytime somebody steals somebody's product like that, I think it happened with Pharrell. Pharrell and he did that. Blurred Lines. Remember the song Blurred Lines? Remember that? Blurred Lines. He took that from Marquez. Remember Blurred Lines?
I don't remember it.
Blurred Lines.
Blurred Lines.
Yeah, Blurred Lines.
No.
Yeah, I've heard it. He's heard it.
Robin Thicke, man.
Robin Thicke.
Yeah, Robin Thicke, right. So that Robin Thicke and Jarrell, they got sued for that. He was the producer. They put it out. They denied it. But they had Marvin Gaye written off through that song. It was a hit. They sat back and waited, and they sued him. You know what I mean? So I mean, I
They're
just
careful.
whoops. Let me turn that back around. Let me. I put it on the car. I don't know why. Miss Fifth, I don't know what happened to you. Okay. Anyway, they got sued. You know what I mean? Yeah, they sued the shit out of them.
You can see me, but
so
I got.
That's why it's important. Yeah, there you go. That's why it's important for artists to have their paperwork, you know, the copyrights, to make sure the producer, everybody does their paperwork at the beginning of the process. So if somebody do that, you don't have to sue them right away. Just sit back and wait until the money pile up. You wait till the money pile up, and then you go, you file it on the federal jurisdiction.
You sitting on my money.
Let it pile up, and then give them a 1-2 punch to the gut.
And you know what? In the federal courts, they don't waste no time. Once they see the evidence, they don't play on piracy. Once they see the evidence, they just go in the water to you. There's nothing, you stole it. You know what I mean? They don't play in federal court, bro. They don't fucking play. So it's a lot of artists I know in Cincinnati. Rick Ross. I'm gonna tell you right now, Rick Ross.
And
they steal a lot of people's music. They stole Young Rome's music. They stole Rico Porter's music from Cincinnati, and that's because there's people in Rick Ross camp that's embedded up in Cincinnati. I think it's the people at the radio station, and nobody's never sued them over it. You know what I mean? But Rick Ross him and Neil stole quite a few artists' songs. In fact, I could tell you one, Rax, that Trap, Rick Ross, right after Rax dropped that, maybe a month, we took him down to Louisville, Rick Ross came out, Trap. You know what I mean? That's just what they do. And he figured like, well, I ain't got no money.
That's because they know people like them are not for real with their music and getting it coded and all that. So that's why they can snatch, other people music up like that. Only people like them. And then when you do snatch somebody that's already in the industry, you're going to be prepared to pay that money.
Right. Now, Rick Ross probably was prepared to pay it, but hell, they never filed the injunction. So what the hell? You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm just saying that in reference to Montez and them. So, we can definitely, there's two topics to talk about right there, right off the bat. You might as well just put that down. We can go
copyrights and getting all your stuff down together.
Well, I remember I made that video about, make sure that you have everything in place. You might want to talk to a lawyer before you start setting some of this stuff up because of the copyright issue.
Right.
Whether it be music,
and Montez,
whether it be
Montez,
words you use.
You can go ahead now. You can go online and pull up that whole thing. It's all online. You can go online.
Do what now?
Go ahead and you can go ahead and put that information up about Yo Gotti and the blur lines and all that, the lawsuits and all that. That way it's documented information. So when we're doing the interview, you can just pop that on the screen. They can see the injunction. And then we can really just focus on that and really just drive that in so artists can really understand the importance of that. You know what I mean? It's really, really important. And like right now, Ross King, everybody want to do songs with Ross King, but as soon as Ross King say, well, we're going to do the paperwork, that's that same shit. You know what I mean? That's that. When nobody wants to do paperwork, that's when
his legal name, singer, Young Fletcher manager, Michael Terry filed a lawsuit. Yeah, it's pulled up right here.
Yeah.
So, like, we call that industry news. That'll be a top.
Yeah.
And it's a whole lot. It's a whole lot more people than that, but that's the latest. That's the latest.
Finally.
They want their ratings back. They better start doing something. I know, like I said, in years, and every time I turn it on, I can't help it. It's like, what are they talking about? That's not true.
I don't know what's going on really. I'm kind of enjoying like the bicker and the battle. Like I'm like, wow, this is like, well, I'm still doing everything I'm doing. Like you all can fight over the scraps, and I'll just like wait for it to fall out. I mean, what else do you do? You know, keep moving on what you know. I don't know.
Right. I mean, this the same
Hey,
thing as if
Slim
somebody,
Michelle was on.
who? You say Michelle? Who you say Michelle?
Slim Michelle.
Slim Michelle.
Slim.
She said hello, chat room, and hi, host. Slim Michelle.
Yeah.
She's like listening to our conversation.
Oh, okay.
Not that we were aiming to go live. This is
She's
like
in the
really
music
sad.
game.
Yeah, so I believe the Battle Angels out.
So we just need to schedule. We need to schedule a go live day once we get all set up here.
Like we used to. We used to have a time, 6 o'clock.
Yeah,
We used to do it like 6.
Montez, what you need to do is right. Montez, what you need to do is go ahead and capture all that lawsuit information, and that way, when we get into that, we can just close this out and put it all on screen like how you used to do, and let everybody see it, and then send them the links, tell them where to go find that information. You know what I mean? That way, you know, they can see how viable it is and how real it is. You know what I mean? $6 million is a lot. You know what I'm saying? And of course, Yo Gotti has it. You know what I mean? His net worth is in the 6 figures, in the millions. But still, why is somebody like that? Why are you gonna steal from the little guy? You know what I mean? That just lets you know how crooked the industry is. It's a crooked industry. It's crooked.
Oh,
I mean, that's why we are very authentic. Paperwork stuff like that.
Y'all looking to steal from the little guy right now.
You know what I mean?
Kinda
You're right. Young Dolph. I mean, it's
the capitalist got the monetary value of everything, but at the same time, if you ain't going to go out and put it to work, then it's not worth it. They ain't gonna give it to you. You know?
Right. And you have a lot of artists that sit and hide behind social media, and they just sit there and then they'll steal somebody's song and put it in their song. And then if that artist is not on that level to handle something like that, it just goes unnoticed and unrecognized. So it's,
I think a lot of that started happening. A lot of that started happening whenever like mixtapes, beats would come out and people would start rapping on other people's beats. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that to get something started, but then once you kind of like move through the industry, it's the same as plagiarizing. Like when I write blogs, I'll go and I'll get a good enough substance about the topic, but I don't write word for word. You know what I mean?
And
like
it's true plagiarism.
it's at its fullest. You know, like I don't know. I
right. Well, I mean, we always gonna put our own twist on it anyway.
Or the fit.
Right, we're gonna always put our own twist.
They like praying.
Anyway,
They're like culture vultures.
Yeah. He said culture vultures.
I like it.
Culture. You know, I mean, the main thing is that when people jump into this industry and do their homework and they don't understand what they're getting into, those are the ones that get hurt. This guy, he was prepared. He did all his paperwork. He had a lawyer.
Okay, see.
You know, say, you know, I'm dealing with your Yo Gotti. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna do everything right. He did everything right, and he won. So kudos.
Yeah.
And he's an unknown guy from North Carolina. You know what I'm saying? So kudos to him. And so that's what we like. That's what we like to do, and I like to see people win like that. So that's where we at. So we're back in business. You can go and you can also and also topic, Montez, you could do some if you let me see, was that there's A3C. Go ahead and do a blog on the A3C because a lot of artists are clearly not aware of what an A3C event is. We might be doing one in Atlanta as well. What it means, what it stands for, what the similarities is as it to South by Southwest, because it does have a similarity as far as from an industry standpoint. So go ahead and kind of do, you know, get that fixated. We'll kind of talk on that. We'll talk about some of the heavy hitters in Atlanta and some do's and don'ts when you go into Atlanta, into the Atlanta music market. There's a lot of do's and don'ts. You know what I mean? So that'd be another thing that we can touch on. And then Me, I'll add the Tampa Bay area. Me and the fifth, we'll start talking about the Bay Area music scene. You know what I mean? The Florida music scene. What's working and how's the music scene being amplified and what's being ticked and talked. Who's the promoters, the DJs, et cetera, all these type of things, the venues, and we'll kind of dig into that because we've been here long enough where we know some of what's going on down here in Florida. So that'll be another thing we talk about. And also, last but not least, we'll kind of get in with what me and Miss Phipps on. We'll talk about the casting call for the reality show. We'll talk about the dates we got going on. We'll talk about the comedy and hip hop series that we're doing. We'll talk about the possible tours that we're going to be doing with some independent artists. There's some artists that's in my DM now. They're ready to go on tour now. They want to know what the budget is and things like that. So I'm in the process of asphyxiating what it's going to take for this particular artist to go on the road to get where he needs to get the exposure he needs to get, radio campaigns and stuff like that. So I'm going to sit down. I'm going to talk to him about the numbers. I'm going to talk to him today once my phone charges up. This phone's about to die too, Montez. It's down to like 5%. I didn't charge it today, not this phone. I'm going to put Hangouts on my other phone, though, and that'll be the phone I'll be on the most. I won't be on this one. But you know what I mean? So we'll kind of get into that and really kind of bring the industry back to what it was, like how we had it.
Oh, man, Mr.
This
Fitz,
time
you
it's
here?
going to be a whole lot bigger.
There you are, there. I think the hardest thing we're going to have
No, don't worry. Don't worry about
because
that,
it's like going back and forth in and out.
Yeah, it's glitching in and out.
That's because we're not using Wi-Fi. Once we get on the Wi-Fi, it won't do that. Don't worry about it. We're not on the Wi-Fi. We're switching from Spectrum to Frontier, so don't even worry about that. Once we get our Frontier in, with the Frontier is 200 megabars and it handles streaming way better than Spectrum, and it's the same price. So they don't have Frontier up there, but Frontier you get 200 megabit speed for the same price as Spectrum, and Spectrum only gives you 100. So we're switching. So I gotta wait till they come in and do the install and all that. So that happens, we shouldn't have any breaks. The breaks is on our end, not your end. You know what I'm saying? So don't stress. All right. We just use a regular 4G right now. All right.
Cool. See, KC Detox Steven said blessings to the kings on your panel.
Thank you.
Cool. I think everything's gonna be on and popping. It seems like everything's gonna be cool. I got the TV out front.
Yeah, it's gonna be popping.
My phone's finna die, Montez. I'm at the flip on my other phone. Do you hear me, Montez?
Oh, what'd you say?
Yeah, that's the glitching part.
My phone.
He says phone about to go dead.
My phone's getting ready. This phone's getting ready to die. I'm gonna have to charge it, and I'm gonna put Hangouts on my other phone. All right. I don't know if you heard.
Cool.
All right.
All right. Hey, I can't hear everything you're saying. You'll connect here a little bit. She said,
we got to work on that.
Too. Blessings. She said blessings to you too, Miss Finn. Miss KC.
Same to you. Same to you too, man. Same to you too.
Females to join in too.
I'm in here trying to.
So in the meantime, Montez, you can go in and recreate a pre-launch blog and kind of let everybody know it's coming back. Don't put a date on it yet, and then just we'll kick the door in, brother. All right.
All right, we'll connect very, very soon.
Okay, and I'll call you on the phone and give you my updates. All right.
Cool. Yeah, because I can't really hear everything right now.
That's
cool. It was good to meet you guys. I'm glad I got to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Nice to meet you.
More to come.
Cool. KC Detox Diva, we're getting ready to hop off with the test. I wanted to say thank you so much for being on. Like I owe you one. I'll be back and I'll chat with you. Really appreciate you being on, but we got to get off here. It's harder than I get out. And I will be back on and we'll chat with you here soon.
All right, y'all guys.
All right, y'all guys.
All right.
All right.
Peace.
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 I don't know how to turn it off though. That's the
Oh, you go look right here in the corner.
you know.
Pull your feet up. Pull your hang up.
I don't know.
Did you lose it?
I don't know where it's at. It's up there somewhere. Oh my gosh.
You're still on. Find your hangout button. Pull your hangout button up.
The hangout button? I just like exited out of it. I don't know where it went. It just vacated. It's on though. It's still on.
Yeah, you're still streaming.
Oh, there it is over there. Look. I gotta do this. I gotta actually like go over to the like. Look. See, now I'm here. Then I'm there. Now I'm here. Now I'm there. I'm here. Now I'm there. It's weird, right? It's like, how do I get